Today on Mike Attempts, Mazda 6 front brake pads. Front brakes are squealing. Time to replace them. The front brake pads on my wife's 2018 Mazda 6 have reached the end of their life just before 70,000 miles. Jack up the car, support it with a jack stand, and remove the wheel. Remove the bottom caliper bolt. Then you can swing the caliper up and hold it out of the way with some stiff wire. The old pads can now be removed. Akebono is the OEM brake pad manufacturer for many car companies, including Mazda. You get the same pads and stainless steel hardware for much less than buying the ones that say Mazda. Next, remove the old clips. If your rotor won't sit flush, thread on a lug nut. You can put a washer on the stud first if the nut is too shallow. Clean out the grooves and pop in the new clips. Do the same for the inside clips. The old pads have these clips on the top only, so install them the same way on the new pads. Old versus new. You can see how much the pad has worn away over time. The new pads even came with some moly coat. Spread a thin layer of grease on the contact points of each clip, making sure not to get any on the rotor. Apply a little to the contact points of the brake pads as well. Then slide in the new pads. Slide in, I said. I had some trouble with one of the clips wanting to lift while I was trying to push in the pad. I finally realized that if I pushed down on the problematic clip, the pad would pop right in. The inside pad went in without a fight. I used one of the old pads and a C-clamp to compress the caliper piston. Push it back just enough to fit over the new pads. Apply some brake grease to the face of the caliper piston. With the piston compressed this much, the rubber boot surrounding the piston wanted to pop out. So I tucked it in along the edge of the caliper that would first make contact with the back of the pad. Then I slowly slid the caliper back down so the rubber boot would tuck itself back in. Now I can wiggle the caliper freely and feel that the rubber isn't pinched in between. Insert and tighten the bottom caliper bolt. Reinstall the wheel. Repeat the process on the other side, and you're done. Take it for a test drive to make sure everything sounds good and that the car stops properly. Feel free to rate this video, add your comments and questions below, and subscribe for more.